Oh, thank you for the follow, Legend of Genji. Here's Kolska, and Little Sky Rose, and Boku, and Mr. Pandaboom. Good stream, everyone. I spent all of last stream like doing all those animations. He was way too boppy, so now I'm just having him blink and move his phone. Have you mentioned Rothgas? Have you? Have you mentioned Rothgas today? Oh! Ah! My wig. Keep forgetting to, like, set that off before I start the stream so that it doesn't lag. My wig.
Have you heard of our Lord and Savior, Kamari Ronso?
Hit the bald. Squish the bald.
Ah, well, you see, Kamari Ronso is a character that is often overlooked in Final Fantasy X, as he is a jack-of-all-trades character, and it blooms later in the game.
Oh, he's a late bloomer?
Also, it's very funny. When you meet him, he's like this 7-foot-tall, giant blue lion. You're like, oh my god, he's so big! But then, when you get to friggin' Luca and meet Baron and Yenke for the first time, you go, wait a minute, Kamari's short for Aranzo. They're all like 10 feet tall. And that's how the original concept that would become Rothgar was created. Also, yes, he is a blue mage. His gimmick is he has starts out with a skill called Lancet, where he'll drain HP and MP from an enemy. And if he hasn't learned certain skills from certain monsters, he'll gain those as a limit break. They even kind of give you a little bit of a chance for a bunch of freebies if you neglected to do a bunch of them, with a boss fight tailored to him near the end of the game. It's really neat. It's like, oh, did you miss something? Well, here's a chance to grab it really easy. It even gives you a chance to learn Mighty Guard really early.
Why is Kingdom Hearts music so good?
Because, I'm trying to think of their name.
What, Utada Hikaru?
Yeah, Hikari just does such a good time. Good job, not good time. Well, I mean, it is a good time, but you know what I mean.
It's not even playing Sanctuary right now. It's Dive to the Heart music. What was this one called actually? 13. Yeah, Fragments. No. Yeah, it's just Dive to the Heart. You should give Rothgar 23 in all racial stats. Those don't matter anymore. Also, as soon as you pick up any class, it just doesn't matter. You get a few extra points, and then your gear just makes that completely irrelevant. I know that it used to matter more.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I haven't started Burrows yet. I just got an email saying that there's an update to it. Neat. God, remember having to select stats and stuff back in Heaven's Word and before? Truly dark times.
Basically cannot be any other race because your brain said Rothgar has one higher strength than 0 and one higher vitality than Highlander.
At least that's one thing that's good about 14. You don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. Where it's like, oh, you're playing Galka, but you're playing a mage? Why? It's like, but because I want to be big and be a mage!
That should be... It looks like he has an otter tail.
Just used really strong hairspray. It hasn't frayed out yet.
Yeah. I've got best tanks, healers, melee, DPS, not rogue. Power mage.
I love how just thinking about all the different starting spells for all the mages and stuff. Friggin' Conjurer's Stone 1 is by far the funniest. You're just throwing a rock.
Yeah, it's just the like meme of Eminem throwing a hamster at you, but it's a rock. I still need to,
upon you.
yeah, I still need to draw Vladimir like throwing Carbuncle. It's like, whoa, Carbuncle be upon you.
Well, the good thing is now with the fairy glamours, you be able to make Celine and Aeos a Carbuncle.
You can do it as Scholar too now.
Well, little guy, sorry, but I need the Aether Flow stacks.
Oh no, Vladimir eats Carbuncle. instead of getting Aether Flow stacks, he gets plus belly. Becomes Vladimir.
Oh no!
Yummy. Same as just staring at him in horror.
You know, if they're doing a fairy glamour thing, does that mean they're gonna finally shrink down the summon 1, summon 2 for Scholar into just summon fairy?
They better.
Because, like, you know, there's no reason to have both summons on the bar anymore since they're both effectively the same fairy. Which is a little sad to me. Yeah. So, the kit that's currently on Scholar right now used to be all of Aeos's abilities that revolved around healing.
Oh no, they're not killing Scholar. They're just in the next patch they're making it so that you can glamour the fairy to make it Carbuncle instead of one of the fairies if you want. Like, it doesn't change anything else. It just turns the fairy into Carbuncle. But, why? Probably just because, like, Scholar comes from Arcanist, and because of Alphino. But it's just because, like, it starts as Arcanist, and when you pick up Scholar, you lose access to Carbuncle completely. We're restored.
But so it was really interesting, the kit that Celine had. Celine had a party-wide Yasuna, which that was actually really big in certain fights. Plus, she also had a silence, so like if you knew what ability, because back then, Square was insane and didn't let you know what abilities were interruptible or not, so you just kind of had to learn the fights. So Celine could act as an interrupt. And then her final ability that she had was a party-wide haste, which, God, that was so good. So if you like ended up with 2 Scholars, you'd have one that used Celine and the other one would use Aeos. That way the fairy abilities wouldn't stack up. I mean, Celine's still there. She's just more just a skin now, basically.
Fighting Struggle is so good. Not using Aeos Road Troll. I use Celine just because Celine was the one that I drew, like, for the, like, is this a pigeon? Vladimir pointing at his fairy. And then it just became a very funny, like, headcanon that, like, Aeos is, like, friendly to Vladimir, but then Celine is, like, Tsundere, like, kicks him constantly.
It's still kind of crazy that they ended up finally giving us the ability to directly summon Seraph outside of the LB3.
Didn't use Aeos because you actually healed. I tempted to do something maybe a little bit crazy.
Man, it's been like a while since I've played, but like seeing how long the Aether tether is on at Fey Pact, like just how big the heal leash is, just good shit.
Definitely gonna regret this. He's just violently like shaking his phone now. Work, 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 work.
He's really getting into Cookie Clicker. Do they have mobile Cookie Clicker?
I don't know, probably.
If not, I guess there's always knockoffs.
Just trying to mess with the timing of this so that they line up.
But my most controversial Final Fantasy take that will make me sound like an insane person. I kinda wish that
But the movement's definitely like way too aggressive for him to be going that fast. Arcanist job strategist, tank from Arcanist is Miasma 3, Bio 3, Bane focuses on. Oh, that would be fun if like Arcanist had a third thing that was a tank. But also, no.
But consider, yes, I want it.
Oh my god, I'm watching Zekranard playing like Kingdom Hearts 2 like in the background. Oh, hold on. I just realized I never turned off the HUD in VTuber thing. But I just like he's fighting Data Roxas. And I see him do the command, he gets the Keyblades, Roxas immediately does like the light spares and kills him.
So, funny thing, right, is there was some people that, like, thinking of, like, Arcanist stuff, there were people that were convinced Red Mage was going to end up, like, before we got to see the previews for Stormblood, when Alice summoned that etheric blade, it's like, oh, are we getting a third Arcanist job? It's going to be a tank?
Why did they think it would be a tank?
Because, you know, DPS, healer, tank.
Oh yeah, but it's like a tiny little rapier.
God, I loved using Summon 2 in instances where like the tank had a bad connection and kept dropping. That saved a lot of dungeon runs.
Okay, so if I do this, he's now going at half speed.
I mean, I do love how Summoner just has stands now, but also, like, you know, I kind of miss the constant Ifrit and Garuda and stuff. But also, I can't lie and say that the really big summon animations aren't friggin' Kino as hell.
Problem is he's on 8s, which is like way too slow. Don't mind me, I'm just like overthinking this again. The easiest solution would be to just, well, not the easiest, but the best solution would be to redraw the frames of the fox so he's just moving less. That would look a lot better. Because like, at this speed, he's moving too violently. But if the movement was less, it would look better. Or can White Walker has White Walker, which is tank. Yeah, it's been ages since I played World of Warcraft, or like any Blizzard game. But I did like how each class had like a bunch of different builds that you could use. Hey, Christian the Hedgehog. Doing an earlier stream ready for Spanish. No. Yo no listo.
No está listo. Es una lástima.
Yeah, with Spanish, the things that I like always mess up are like es versus esta, where it's like permanent description or like temporary description, and then like the fucking genders of words, where it's like oh no for this word you have to use like este when you're like going this thing. Don't worry that it starts with an, or don't worry about how it like ends with an A. That doesn't matter. It's a male word. Also, this word ends with an S. It's male and singular.
And then you have stuff that trips you up where it's like, oh, radio. It's el radio. No, it's la radio.
Yeah, like one that like kept tripping me up, like in the like this week when I was doing Duolingo is like it gave me like umbrella, like paraguas. Paraguas, you know, like the last syllable is like an A sound and it ends with an S. So it's just like, oh, so it's like female and like plural. No, it's male and singular. Me gustan los chicos grandes, the big boys.
Yeah, it's like you know, horno de microondas or just microondas. But, you know, it's still, you're just cutting out the el horno de.
I'm like undoing so much work that I did over the past few weeks. But it's going to like be easier to work with if I do this.
Yeah. You know what the really fast phone tapping was kind of making me think of? I can't think of the name of the song, but it was like a Miku one.
Oh, Triple Baka.
Yeah.
God, horrible, awful, cursed thing. My introduction to Triple Baka and like Miku in general was a fucking Homestuck animated video where like it was Triple Baka, but it was fucking Terezi and Solix and Karkat. It was awful.
Oh, and here I was gonna say like, what, June, Dave, and Jade.
No, this was the kind of like Homestuck fandom stuff where it was like, it's the art that makes you think, oh, Homestuck is just like about trolls all the time, and there's nothing else to it. Because that's what I thought Homestuck was when I got into it. I thought it was just like, oh yeah, there's like trolls, and like they're all Zodiac, and it's like all about the Zodiac stuff. No.
So you got into it at the point where people were just saying, oh, skip the first part of JoJo, just go to part 3 where it gets good.
Yeah, basically.
God, I feel the fucking hitman being hired to snipe me as speak, making that comparison.
I might be able to make this easier on myself if I just take the layers I've already got and just mess with them a bit. Like, what's the low point for this layer? It's this one. So if I just take this layer and, I don't know, move it up. Like quite a bit. Grab this layer, move it up as well. It's gonna look janky, but it's going to like really decrease the amount of movement. Will help a lot. Ow. Yeah, that already looks better. This elbow needs to change because for some reason I thought like, oh yeah, it should be like moving in a circle. It should be like bouncing. No, just have it jiggle a little bit. Don't be silly. This is an idle animation. It doesn't need to have big sweeping movements. Those get distracting. So let's just delete the arms on all of these. Play it again. The feet are definitely moving too much. Moving off the head is probably fine. Gonna be able to translate the sentence from before. What? Me gustan los chicos grandes? Yeah, it's just, I like the big boys. Or like, just I like big boys. Bueno me vale madres. Good, to me, something mom? Ya estoy listo para este trago. Already I'm ready for that. I don't know what trago is. Vale madres is like saying I don't care. Ah. So many, like, rude terms in Spanish are just like something your mum.
Yeah, like if you want to make friends, you just gotta go up to someone and say "Chinga tu madre." Please, actually, don't do that.
Oh boy, I'm gonna say that to everyone. Thank you so much for the advice. I'm gonna say that to my new Spanish coworkers.
Oh no!
Thank you so much for the advice. I wouldn't have known what to say to them. Like, hi, it's so nice to meet you. Why are you pulling out a gun?
So, non sequitur, but have you seen that tweet where this guy is using like a gas lighter? It's like, I've spent 7,000 on a lighter today. We are not the same.
Yeah, we're not. What the fuck is wrong with you?
So someone found the exact model of the gas lighter.
Is it like $5?
It's $40. I mean, that's still a lot for a lighter, but at least like it's a refillable butane one. So it's not like it's gonna be tossed aside. But like, dude,
it's so funny that he's just like, yeah, I spent 7,000 on this. It's like, no, you didn't. Shut up.
The $6,960 markup. That's so funny. Oh no. There's a Twilight TV series reboot in the talks.
Oh yeah, I saw like a tweet about that.
Remakes everywhere. What year is it? It's too early to get like 2010s nostalgia going.
Yeah, I hate all the remakes of things that are happening because it's like, no, we already had this. Stop. I hate you. Imagination is dead. Fairies are dying. Come on, guys! We all have to clap our hands. I do believe in fairies. I do believe in fairies.
Phantom of the Opera's going off of Broadway. Everything's just going to shit.
Apparently, Wicked's coming to Australia.
Ooh, that's cool.
What happened? Sorry, you're lost. Twilight's getting a TV reboot. I do believe in furries. No, it's too late. Like, all furries, like, have ceased to exist already. It's really sad.
Damn.
Bachapman. Wait, what is Bachapman? Oh, fairies. Also, no, don't do that to yourself. Who's ready for Lilo and Stitch? I refuse to watch that. It's gonna be so bad. All alone in the furry world. The only dots in the game are single target, Gunbreaker, Black Mage, Bard, Dragoon, or multi-target, Gunbreaker, Black Mage, Paladin. That guy flying. Oh, the guy that I'm drawing? Yeah, he's floating. He's like a fox spirit. I was just about to start, like, trying to line him.
Oh no! The guy who voiced Oak, Gary, James, and Meowth in the Pokemon anime currently is retiring.
Oh no! Oh, I mean, like, I hope that he... Yeah, I hope it's for a good reason.
It's due to health.
Ah. Well, he did a good job.
Yeah.
It's a stand. Don't you worry your pretty blue hair. It's lavender. Let's just erase your arm. I'll redraw that later. Okay, so this one actually needs to be like bobbing up and down because he's floating. Oh god. Kingdom Hearts 2 music. Yeah. Go rough, go rough, go rough, go rough, go.
Yeah, I'm like looking at like that one picture of Cassius and Alexius I sent you the other day, where it's just Utena.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
Ah, good stuff.
Rothgar, there's no need to feel down. I said Rothgar. AoE's on the ground. I said Rothgar.
Mandor, Cardor, hook hand.
Okay. Yeah. Mothman, there's no need to feel down. I said Mothman. There are leaves on the ground. I said Mothman. No.
Please put that hand down. Something like that. I'm so bad about remembering lyrics.
Yeah. I was like mixing like all of them up. For no real reason can you show the Rothgar comic? Oh, I don't have that saved. You mean like the Rothgar comic, right?
I think someone might have probably linked it.
This
with
one, right?
Your one.
No,
Yeah.
I linked it. I quote tweeted it to like credit the artist.
Yeah. I knew it
let me,
was
like,
you
pull it
or
up.
someone. Like,
Scroll through my media tab. Okay, this is the transparent version. There's the original, and then in the replies, Rothgar.
I'm a simple person. I see Amicus and I hit retweet.
Ah. This one, right? You know, just Rothgar. Look at them. They're just Rothgar.
Yeah, Rothgar.
Rothgar. And that's it. That's the comic. Just kidding. Rothgar. Oh.
God, looking through your Twitter real quick, I forgot about the fucking Grandma Moon bit. That one too. If I was a furry, the cadence.
Yeah.
The
Cadence of it's so good.
I'd be a purple glittery cat with 1,000,000 marijuanas.
Fuck, that rules. Give me a long fluffy tail, moon. Do it, moon. I'm the pussy now. Serve.
Why is chat calling me a gilf? What is that moon?
Who's my little pork chap? Sniff, sniff. Ah, is that a boy I smell? It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm wondering, like, it was probably just one of, like, the streamer's friends, like, typing things into the text-to-speech.
Oh, for sure.
But it was so good.
That, or, like, you know, they let chat queue up stuff and, like, a mod, like, approve stuff. But more than likely, you're correct. It's probably, like, someone running stuff through, like, Discord commands or something. Because I think that's how, like, Wayne does, like, the stuff with, like, the gnome streams. Gordon, put me down! You have failed the challenge!
Roar X3 nuzzles. So I'm thinking of starting an OnlyFans.
I can't stop listening to the new Anthem soundtrack or album that dropped on Spotify.
Change your rogue into a were-lion. Oh, nice. He can be both.
Where rise the desert night, the summer sands.
Just like trying to simplify the design a little bit. Because he needs to bob up and down, so I do need to move him around. But like your Twitter as it's not Christian. Just make Baba's you on the right into a TTS chatbot so we can ask me a throw with with 1,000,000 marijuanas. Yeah, Azarim, you can post it, just like put a warning of like it's R18. I'm fine with that. He's definitely bobbing, like, too much. Bobbies. They're extreme. What's the low point? What's the high point? Seems to be the high, so then that would make the low point, I think. 7 to 3. Warning, warning. Actually, the non-Christian things ahead. Warning, warning. non-Christian things on my Christian Minecraft server. Oh no, he cute. Oh no, he really cute.
Oh my.
Kitty.
Kitty. Show me the kitty. Take me down to Furrycon City where the lions are blue and the lizards have titty.
Take me down to the Rothgar City where the cats are big and they all got titty.
Hell yeah. I need Femroth to be taller, buffer, and of course even bustier than their male counterparts. They need to be little manlets in comparison.
Oh yeah, like female Rothgar need to be like tall. They need to be big.
And if they aren't, I will mod them to be so.
They need to be like actual big cats where it's like the females like do all the hunting and stuff. And are therefore like faster and everything else. I feel like the stream's definitely going to get muted in several places because this is Disney music. Oh well, rip to the VOD.
Ripperino, baby. Oh well, we're having a good time.
The first thing is just like get the belt moving up and down, like just a little bit. Oh shit. Hold on. This goes here. The extra one. That's good. Don't speak of that abomination. Ugh.
Abomination.
Oh, live action Mulan. Just all the live action movies are really. How long do you think it's gonna be until we get a live action Frozen? I feel like they're gonna announce it like either this year or next year.
This is a great evil, and I wish not to speak it into existence. Do not hold on to it. Do not hold on to it. The ice is very cold.
Let it die. Do you mean let it go? Ban. Yeah, you know, like, until, well, like, when the Frozen live action remake gets announced, we're going to be taking a big step into the unknown.
There we go. We'll pin that for about 5 minutes.
Oh no. A shame.
I wouldn't call it shame, or just
The evidence.
yeah, evidence.
Added to court record.
The autopsy report has been updated. Wait, why would you phrase
Foolish.
it like that? Oh, you know.
Foolish, right. Clearly you haven't read the updated autopsy report. Frozen is getting a live action sequel next month. I wasn't told that. Yes, I told them to hide it in the autopsy report. That's illegal. I don't care. Oh, Dodge wants to leave. Go, be free. She's gonna, like, be sitting outside my door whining in, like, half an hour, probably. But it didn't, like, male booba belly with vanilla underwear on. Fine with action figures. I mean, it's probably just a case of, like, female identifying nipples. Oh, female presenting nipples. Where it's like, they were too big and too round.
Now I'm just thinking about how Sun One said that when Tumblr announced that.
We just want to make nipples.
Yeah, female presenting nipples. And like he I can't really do the Plinkett voice too good.
Female presenting.
Someone just does a really good job with voice acting. It's always so funny. It's one of those things where I don't usually catch he'll be and stuff, but when someone points it out, it's like, oh, how did I not catch that? Because, like, you know, no disrespect to Matt Mercer, but when I hear Matt Mercer, I know it's immediately him. Same thing with like, Tara Strong. Like, I remember, like, when they finally released the Guild Wars 1 Living World, or Guild Wars 1, Guild Wars 2 Living World Season 1 Redux stuff. And so it's like, oh, I'll finally get to do content that has Scarlet Briar in it. And then as soon as I hear her talk, I'm like, Tara Strong?
Beyonce?
Beyonce? I guess if I had to... I'm trying to think of a good way to... I guess imagine Twilight, but trying to be like more British because all Sylvari are just British, and being a camp, insane villain TM, and that's the Scarlet Briar voice.
Being a camp insane villain is just Twilight, though.
Yeah. Oh, hey, girls! How you doing? Great, great! I just wanted to give you this doll. Here's this little pen and paper, and this way she can do her homework.
I'm thinking of like the artist who like has been drawing loads and loads of like really good like MLP comics, and the one just like, man, this girl like literally committed war crimes and tried to kill all of us. She needs to be taught how to be like a normal girl, and clearly I am the best suited person for this. Guys, why are you looking at me like that?
I still think it's very funny that the female Sylvari voice thinking about Sylvari is Bayonetta, but like, you know,
good Bayonetta?
3 Bayonetta. My god, what's her name again?
Oh my god, you just reminded me that like Cereza and the Lost Demon came out and I still haven't like bought it or played it.
Hopefully you haven't seen or heard
Jennifer Hale.
Jennifer Hale. Oh right, and she also does Queen Jenna, yeah.
Not me like making his butt big and round.
Hell yeah.
Iado's drawing so many really cute things lately. I love Iaido's art so much. Silvaria not British. I'm not British. I yell, the books fly off the shelves. all the words in them are like British spelling.
You ever just think we'll ever get that plot thread of Malik and the other tree? Probably not. But, you know. I must go now. My tree needs me. Malik died on his way back to his tree and was never seen from again.
Oh, thank you for the because... follow, Hun Lake. The notification thing not playing. Also, I need to BRB quickly. So, BRB just for a little bit.
Ooh. Well, on the topic of voices, I think we can all agree that human female is the worst, especially if they are a tempest. Wash the pain away! That lady really be screaming in my ear every dragon storm. Why must she scream? Then again, maybe I'm biased because I have like 5 different chars, so... Actually, hang on. So let's see. I have an elementalist, 2 revenants. One is pure DPS, and the other one I'm gonna make a support herald. My engineer and a warrior. I think human is literally the only player race I don't have a character in Guild Wars. Yeah, it's kind of weird doing old content with with the Mask Char player character, because it's just like, wait a minute, that's not how you sound like anymore. Real talk though, from what I've heard from the other player characters, because I've only done it on my side once with a Mask Char character, but like the Gala Delve map stuff, really good VA opportunity for a lot of the voice actors to flex their emotional capability.
Hello, I'm back. Why are we talking about the British? They don't deserve to be received.
Then, because the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the British. This post was signed by the Irish Republican gang.
Oh my god, the Utena post you sent me. Yeah, it's a flavorless poison. They'd use it to kill people. Also, I made your cookies. Oh. I poisoned your tea. It's delicious. Cookies are delicious.
Ah, Miss Utena Tenchu, I made you these cookies. They're made with a substance that's toxic to most animals on this planet. Anthe, these are chocolate biscuits. See? I told you. Actually, that's kind of cute. Oh yeah, no, when we say that kind of stuff, we always mean for people in power, not the actual people that live there.
No, yeah, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. Like,